The Spotlight, shining a light on podcasts and videos that have caught our attention.
Hi and welcome to The Spotlight. I'm Jen Spiker, and today I'm looking forward to sharing one podcast and one video with you. There's a growing number of podcasts and videos available on demand in the Vision app. Vision Sessions is one of the video channels in the Watch tab of the app. Vision Sessions feature talented musicians and singers sharing their faith, stories, and heartfelt melodies, creating an intimate and uplifting experience that draws you closer to God. We'll hear a Vision session soon, with Dami Im performing a special acoustic version of Amazing Grace. But first, I'm going to share an episode of the 4-minute devotion with Pastor Terry Nightingale. The devotional thought from Pastor Terry is about the scars of God.
The Spotlight with Jen Spiker.
Today's story, written by the disciple John, takes place just after Jesus has risen from the dead. Now, Thomas, also known as Didymus, one of the 12, was not with the disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands, and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." Well, a week later, his disciples were in the house again, and Thomas was with them. Though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here, see my hands. Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe." My wife and I had the privilege recently of seeing the Christian band We Are Messengers in concert. There was one song that stood out for me. The chorus goes like this: "It's in the empty tomb, it's on the rugged cross. Your death-defying love is written in your scars. You'll never quit on me, you'll always hold my heart, because that's the kind of God you are." Jesus had scars. He used them to prove to Thomas that he was the one who had been crucified and that he had clearly risen from the dead. The scars of Jesus revealed a story of life, suffering, death, and new life. Most of us have scars, don't we? Sometimes we can even be a little proud of them as we retell the story of this operation or that sports injury. But, well, some scars we keep hidden and we wish they would go away. We know something of the emotional toll that the crucifixion brought upon Jesus. The night before, we read in Matthew 26, he took Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee along with him, and he began to be sorrowful and troubled. And then he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me." Going a little farther, he fell with his face to the ground and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will." We don't know if Jesus had emotional scars, but we do know he experienced the enormity of both physical pain and emotional stress. The amazing thing is this: he didn't have to. He was God. But he revealed his love for us by enduring those things. The scars he showed Thomas that day were not just proof of life, they were proof of love. God's love was written in those scars. So what do we do with our scars, especially the painful ones, the ones inside? Well, 2 suggestions. First, talk about them to Jesus. He knows what physical pain looks like. And when it comes to fear, dread, betrayal, hurtful words, the list goes on, well, he gets it. Take time bringing those things to him. Then as you share those burdens with him, remember his scars and the reason for them. His scars happened because the Father wanted you to know how much he loves you. And he is with you right now as you process your own scars with him right next to you.
If you have a favourite podcast or video series that you want featured on The Spotlight, click Contact Us at vision.org.au and share the link.
Hi, this is Dami Im, and this is another Vision session. Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone is a song that I have sung since I was probably a teenager. And when I used to be singing at churches, I used to sing this song everywhere. In Korea, I remember singing it in front of like 5 grandmas at a rural church, to a mega church in front of thousands, or youth camps, even at a juvenile detention center or military camp. So it's got a lot of memory attached to it, and it always makes me feel that freedom that I have in Jesus, and the added chorus, I think, just helps, you express that with so much triumph and happiness. So I love this song.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. 나 같은 죄인 살리신 주 은혜 놀라와 잃었던 생명 찾았고 광명을 얻었네. Chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns. Unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns. Amazing grace. 광명을 얻었네.
On the Spotlight, that was Dami Im with an acoustic version of the hymn Amazing Grace. Before that, we heard from Pastor Terry Nightingale with his 4-minute devotion called The Scars of God. The 4-minute devotion can be heard on demand in the free Vision app. Just tap the podcast tab and search for 4-minute devotions. Pastor Terry provides a new 4-minute devotion every week. Amazing Grace by Dami Im is one of a growing number of Vision sessions that can be watched in the Vision app. Tap the Watch tab and scroll to the Vision Sessions channel to see them all. My name is Jen Spiker. Join me next time as I highlight another podcast or video on the Spotlight.
For more great podcasts and videos like the one featured today, check out vision.org.au or the free Vision app.